Good morning, afternoon, evening, friends and family, loved ones. This is your friend Kelly. At least I think it is. As you already know, we made a trip up to Ohio, and where my dad lives is literally just by the next city over from where traditional pocket knives, C-rays, and our cutlery is. And we went and visited Austin and picked up a few things. And honestly, we've done this the last few years, and there is a lot of things that we picked up, and I kind of loaded up a little bit more on stickers, and I forget what that came out of my other one. Oops, put that over there. Um, Oops. And he said grab a handful of these, and I did, because I will be putting these in future giveaways. So people that don't have one of these QSP penguin patches, at least until I run out. And I should make it through Christmas on my giveaways with no issue. And then now we got duplicates on a lot of these. I don't think I have this one. I want to keep that one for myself. Honestly, I don't know. I need to check with my buddy Chris to see if he has that one. I think I kept one for myself. I have to really go through these and see what I'm keeping for myself and what will be going into. And that one's definitely a me one. So we picked up some of the thicker, heavier, dutier sheaths that are a little bit more expensive. This is one of those. And then we got the ones that aren't quite as expensive. As you can tell, they're a little bit thinner than that. I forget what he calls that. But I don't think we really had any red sheaths, or I have one and Brian didn't have one, and he wanted the one with the blue stitching because it's awesome. And we've got, I think I gave away one of my OD green ones to a friend. And let's see here. Yep, I think that was pretty much it. We bought 5 sheaths. And let's see here. As you can see, there was multiple Jack Wolf items and Wheat Stick Cutlery. I'll do that one first. You guys probably wondering which one we got. The Peacemaker that they came out with. Gosh, how long ago was that? It comes with a coin, which I need to do something for displaying my coins. I got a 3D printer. I should print up something. But this is awesome that it comes with the coin. I do like that. And of course you got your stickers and stuff. But it comes in with a nice leather sheath. He'd been wanting the red and black one. And I know it's probably hard to tell, but that is kind of a maroon, dark, deep red. You can kind of get more of a look at the red through there. This is one that Wheat State that Brian really has been wanting since it dropped. And it's just, I have production knives. I'm just over $200 on a production knife. Just makes me cringe. And Austin has these marked down to $195, I think, right now. So I do know that he had a few left. So if you're like that, you may want to snag it before they disappear, because there aren't too many of them, I don't think, available out there right now. But we got that. We've got I'll hold off on that one. this. He still had some Jack Wolf Knives Tangos left. Actually, he has quite a few different Jack Wolf knives available. You may want to definitely go check and see what he has that you may be missing that you want for your collection. But this one is for Brian because I picked up, I think it was the 80s Camo Carbon from a member of the community that it was just ended up being too small for him, and he decided to sell it, and I was like, I couldn't resist getting it. But this is an awesome little knife. Now I thought I could get my finger in there. Maybe I can't get my finger in there. It's a snug fit, or maybe I'm just not getting it in the right spot. And my nails need to be trimmed again too. But this is the one Brian picked out. I think he had 2 or 3 different variations still left of it. But he really liked the way this looked. So, plus with the black blade, Brian was tickled pink about getting this one. So that is a gorgeous, gorgeous knife. I'm not going to bother putting that back in there because of the fact that Brian's going to have it out anyway to put with his other knives. So we'll just prepare that box to be put with the other boxes. So there's that. That'll go to Brian. I probably should have left the other one out. And let's see here. Me. I wanted... This is one I had been looking at. Oh, it popped out without me having to get a knife. Awesome. Is the Coastline Jack Spay Blade blacked out variant. This is one that I was eyeballing, and I forgot about it when they dropped, and then luckily enough he still had one left, so I picked that up. And that's another nice little slip joint, clip point slip joint. It's not, I mean, most slip joints are not big knives, but this one I get full 4 fingers on, and it's a solid little chunky knife. It's not overly chunky, but it's a very solid knife, and I absolutely love that. And it's one to me that you can use and abuse. I'm sorry, that's pretty much it. And that one's mine, so that will go over here. And let's see here. Pioneer Jack fixed blade. I have one of these, and Brian wanted the toxic green version. And he sat there and checked mine out, and he goes, you know what, I do actually like that pretty much. I mean, I'll probably end up swapping out, and I'm sure doing a neon green and black combination paracord on their lanyard. But that's what's cool is the stitching has green stitching. They did that on those, and that to me just literally tickled me when they started doing matchy with stitching. That's something awesome that Ben and them did. See if I get that back on there. And I'm going to leave that in there for now so Brian can sit there and undo that. And there we go. There's that, and I'll let him choose these. We can swap and share on the leather sheaths. It's not that big of a deal. Let's do this. Brian, since we got the gold nugget for Brian, yes, they made the drop of the purple collusion, and I had to get it. I had to get this. This is a USA made blade, Jack Wolf knife collusion. This is the Traditional Pocket Knives exclusive. This is the only place you can get the purple one. So if you're wanting them, you need to go to his site. And I think, was it yesterday that they, well, today's Saturday. I think it drops Friday the 14th. But this just absolutely, and it's a purple sheath. I love that. Brian's is a tan sheath, and he's kind of, that's supposed to look gold and match with the gold nugget theme. But he's kind of on that sheath. But this is perfect. I absolutely love that. So this I'm debating on whether or not to leave it for a scout carry or put on something to do pocket drop. And it does come with both. You got the soft belt loop, which is awesome, and then you also got the nice pocket drop that you can use also. So either way you go, you're covered on how you want to carry it. So there's that. And let's see here. Let's do Brian's. We've got his and hers. Picked up the new Jack Wolf knife. Oh, it's on the UPC code. Red Jig Bone Eureka. And actually, this may not be dropping till next week. So the day that this goes live, that may be when it's dropped. But we actually ended up getting seconds. And this one, the second, you see that small chip right there? That's the only thing that I can see really that was on that was an issue with this. And gosh, those are sharp, slicey knives. And they're in 14C 28N. And they fit the hand pretty well. But most people, when you get the slip joints, it's one of those things you don't expect them to be large, but Brian wanted, I think this is why he wanted this, was to go with this knife. And this leather's, gosh, it's tight. It's going to need to be broken in. Look. It's eating me. But yeah, it's definitely going to need to be broken in. I'll let Brian deal with that. But there is his. And give you 3 guesses as to what mine might be. If you guess purple, you're semi-right. The purple didn't, to me, really come out as purple. To me, it was more of a pinkish lavenderish color. But I thought this one was cool. I like the way the color kind of was a little different on this, but this is a very awesome knife. And I mean, your opinion, doesn't that look more pink than purple? I don't have much pink other than when stuff is like this where it's mixed in with other colors. I have a few of like the 80s camo that has pink mixed in with it, but it's not something that I do. And I'm considering this pink. This is purple. This is pink. I'm sorry. But whoever was doing their coloring dye jobs on these for the bone, I think they might have been colorblind. I'm just saying. But this was, excuse me, our pickup when we went up to traditional pocket knives. This is something we do once a year, like I said, and we visit with him and get all that, and we got, like I said, all kinds of goodies. He let us ratings for some more stickers, so I will be able to, and of course the Coastline Jack sticker was part of what my Coastline Jack that I got, but I have to sort, like I said, I have to sort through these and see which ones I want to keep for myself, and the rest of them will be going to Yeah, that one might be a keeper. See this one with the candy cane and the Santa Claus, those will make it into one of my Christmas giveaways. This will probably make it into my Halloween giveaway because guys pay attention around that time for videos for me and actually watch them and make sure, because I do like to sneak in giveaways, and I do giveaways for Halloween and Christmas. Last year for Christmas, I did one each week leading up to Christmas. I think it was 4 total giveaways that I did. And the last one was actually on Christmas Eve last year, is how it worked out. And that one, I loaded it up a bit more than I did the previous ones. But anyway, you guys have a wonderful day. Many hugs, many kisses, much love. Your friend Kelly. Bye-bye.